Hello, Society Stitchers. I'm Katie.
I'm Laura.
We are the Black Needle Society, and we are here for the 13 Stitches of Halloween.
Ooh. And it has been so long since we filmed a video that we don't even know how to do it anymore.
Yeah, probably.
So obviously the office is decorated for Halloween. The tree over there has the skeleton on top, and the white things that you can see are eyeballs on that garland. So kind of a fun thing. We've had a great time with the tree.
And I love Halloween, so I had an excess of some decorations, and I convinced Mom to pick up some extra decorations for our mantle. So, and I found my little Halloween models, my little bookmark, and I think the witch over there, right there, is turned sideways, but I even found my little Halloween pattern
The one that
models.
Connie stitched.
Yep.
And we've gotten some cute things from Wild Rainbow. So Katie got...
Okay. She sent us little candy corn nuggets.
They're so cute.
And then, yes, I had to get the ghost family from Wild Rainbow.
So go check her out on
Yes.
Etsy because those are adorable. And the ghost came either white or
I think she said green, but it was like iridescent. It wasn't green. It was
kind of a glow in the dark type thing.
It was like an iridescent glaze over it.
Yes.
So
fun things though. And the office is also full of all sorts of packing material because we are in the midst of packing things up for your nice list boxes.
Yes. And in about a week and a half, we're going to be shipping out the trick and treat boxes.
We're really excited.
We're just waiting on a couple more things to come in, and then we are going to be ready to go. We actually think that we may be packing on Friday the 13th. So, okay, but what are we here for, Katie? We're here to talk about 13 Stitches of Halloween, and we just ramble. You want to go first?
Sure. Mine are in no particular order.
Where are mine?
But in this sleeve from Love You More, I have the key sleeve. I have Pumpkin Row by Chessie and Me. I really like this with all the fun pumpkins and the crow. And I have a huge start on this, and it's on 35 count tin roof from Weeks Dye Works. That was my big start last year.
That's pretty good progress.
We stitched for a couple of days, but it
I was going to say, should we say that we're going to be stitching on these? We're going to give ourselves 2 days to stitch on all of these.
So it'll take us the better part of the month to get through this, but we feel like switching every day just doesn't give us enough time, and we're not always guaranteed to have stitching time every day.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to insert a picture here-ish for my frosted pumpkin Halloween wreath. And this is where I got last year. I was supposed to work on a part every month. Following that did not happen, clearly. I got part 1 done, and that's it.
Did you buy the kit? Are you using all the called for?
Yes. And that is in my adorable bag. I think it's a little bit, no, I don't know where her tag is for this one. I don't know whose bag this is. I'm not seeing a tag. Oh, here it is. ... Goose Design. It's hidden up here, and it's pink, and it kind of goes in with the fabric. There's my bag for it.
Pretty cute. Okay, my next one is in another sleeve from Love You More.
And I'm keeping mine in my Halloween bag from last year's treat box.
There you go. Mine is in this pretty sleeve, which is it has black foiling on top.
Glitter pumpkins.
Yeah, I really like it. This one is Across the River 2009. I don't remember what she's changed this name to, but Rosie and Me, who is Kathy, our local LNS owner, designed this one, and I switched out my fabric. I'm doing it on 28 count Arctic by PTP. And did I show you? It looks like this. Last year I got this far. Pretty good.
It looks like it should be about this.
Yeah. So this year I'm hoping to tackle that tree, which will move me further over into the piece and let me add a little more too. So I love the cat.
It's bigger than I expected it to be.
Don't you like the crazy hair sticking up on the cat? So that's that one.
Okay, I'm inserting another picture here. Because I think it's Midnight Magic is what the pattern is called.
I know we talk about this one.
Yeah, it's by Stitchrovia, and I want to say it's from 2021. Yeah, I think it's 2021 Cross Stitcher magazine. I don't know if she's released it on her Etsy page yet, because she will release designs she's done for the magazine over there later. But this is my grand progress on that.
So pretty.
I think I'm working on filling the moon in, and that's where I stopped last year.
Who's your fabric from?
I think Fabrics by Stephanie.
Beautiful.
And I don't know if I don't think I have the tag anymore, but yeah, I think it's Fabrics by Stephanie.
Okay. My next one is in a Love You More sleeve. They just
I didn't show my bag.
Oh, I'm sorry. Very pretty. Who's this one by?
This one is 805 Stitcher.
You could tell by the
I can tell from her little zipper pull.
Oh, and it's on the back.
Yeah.
A little tag. Yeah, so that is mine. And I am working on Ichabod Seabury by the Primitive Needle. This is an old chart. And I have made way more progress than I thought, because I only have, I've got that top outline there, but I only have to do the black around these. And then I have
one more row.
Mr. Ichabod to go in front of Seabury. And then, yes, the very top row of lettering on there.
I feel like you get to this one every year and it's the one you don't want to put down.
The thing is that I go along and I do the white and then I go back and fill in the black around it. And it just seems to go really quickly once I get my margins set.
My turn?
Yep.
Oh, okay. I am inserting a picture here.
Katie's gonna get really good at this.
Yeah.
Oh no, because I have some.
The last one for me. I put all of my ones where I had to do a digital picture right at the beginning. I am stitching the Scary Sampler from Heartstring Samplery. And this is my glorious fabric that I think, I picked this up at the beginning of the year from Cecilia's Samplers, and they wrote the information for me. It's 32 count Cosmic Platinum. Oh no, this is not Cosmic Platinum. I think I've mixed up my bags. So this is
pretty. Maybe you'll find it before you work on it.
Look at it, it's like destroyed. I love it. So if you don't know, this pattern has references to like 20-ish different fandoms that Heartstring loves. And yes, the border is made up of demogorgons. And there will be little alien heads, I think, for Alien that are in the border. And there are so many references throughout the whole piece. And then mine is in this Overlook Hotel project bag from our trick box last year, which the lovely Lynn X Stitch Creates made for us.
Mm-hmm. Those were fabulous. My next one is in a Love You More studio sleeve. And this one was from a Hocus Pocus box.
Yes,
that we did.
The second box we did, and I think the last
on Love You More.
Maybe it was the second to last one we did.
So this is the black flame candle, and it just says it's just a bunch of hocus pocus. It's an iron-on.
I designed it, and I've lost the file for it because my computer crashed that had it.
It is fabulous. Mm-hmm. I love that. And I have in it Hares Halloween by Plum Street Samplers. And I completely changed this up. This is a scrap of fabric from my stash. I am that far. So I need to get the mama rabbit's face and then the other little rabbit. I don't know, a couple of days and I might finish this. I might have to put this one on a Friday or Saturday when I can really get a lot of stitching in, because I would love to see this finished.
My next one, is stuck to the bag. Here we go. Is Witch Training Academy by Kathy Barrick. This one I think came out last year. And I'll show you my bag real quick and then I'll show you. It's an embroidered bag with a cat face. And then there are cats all over that fabric. It is by, I don't know if it has a tag.
Right here, inside.
Pinky Promises. Yeah, Pinky
Mhm.
Promises. And then this is the fabric that I'm doing it on.
Ooh.
So last year I started on her skirt. I don't know if you guys can see it. There you go.
Does it go that direction?
I think so.
That's a funny direction for a skirt.
No,
I don't know.
I think it does. Yeah,
You'll
she's
figure it out when you get in
flying
there.
into the moon.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, that's her. I was holding it the right way. That's her skirt.
That will be really fun.
So I'm excited. I'm a little nervous about the very saturated color fabric for this one, but I think it's going to turn out cool. So fingers crossed.
I hope you make a good amount of progress on that so we can see
I know
what it will look like. That may have to be a weekend project for you. My next one is a Halloween sampler one by Homespun Elegance. And I kind of focused, mine's on 28 count golden wheat linen. I focused on getting things kind of set up. So I only have 4 letters left, and then I have all of the fill-in to do. And I put it in this Love You More sleeve. That's tulip pink fabric with the deer on it. Love this one.
I have the Stitch Witch from Tiny Modernist.
Oh, so cute.
I really enjoyed working on this one last year. And I have it on Mom Plug Your Nose. Some fabric. It's Peddler's Blend from, I think it's from the Cauldron is who dyes this for her. And it is a like completely destroyed piece of fabric, and it smells kind of mapley. But this is where I started and got to last year on it. I love it. I think it's going to turn out really cool. And then it is also in a Lynn X Stitch Creates bag that I picked up at StitchCon last year. I'm just trying to put the pattern back in. So it has kind of a shiny orange fabric inside, kind of sparkly, and then all the skulls. Mom likes to call this wallpaper fabric.
I do. My next one is in a Love You More sleeve. Katie and I loved this fabric, and we just used a pretty watercolor inside. And this is, funny enough, Jumping Cat by Dames of the Needle. And I made good progress on this last year. This fabric is from Silk Weaver, but I don't know anything else about it. So that is where I am. I'm hoping that I will finish off all of the stuff on top of the pumpkins and move up to the cap this year. That's when I feel that I could maybe finish if I would just.
That'd be a lot because those pumpkin. I mean,
Well, I think I bought, yes, I bought some pumpkin buttons to put on there, or some pumpkin buttons, star buttons to put on there, instead of stitching them. I thought it would be fun, and I have some kind of rusty stars, and I'm just going to spread them around on here.
My next project is All Hallows Eve from Lila's Studio. So this one I actually started last year, but was supposed to start the year before, but forgot it. I got all my days mixed up the year before, and it was the one that I forgot to actually work on. So I put a little extra work in pre-Halloween this year. And this is how far I've gotten.
That's so cute.
And this is on the called for Picture This Plus fabric, Ancient. Except that I am not doing 40 count. I am doing 32 count.
Katie's not really a 40 count girl.
I am not.
And your bag?
My bag. I don't actually know who this is by. We picked it up at a retreat, and the person who made it just works with the shop and doesn't put a label inside the bags. So there you go.
Very cute, though. Okay, my next one is in a Love You More sleeve. So silly, right? And the inside has all these words, Halloween words and things. And I will have Katie insert a photo here. I am doing Halloween This Way by Primitive Hare. And this is where it is. So it's the printed fabric. And I had to do a restart last year. I can't remember why, but and then Katie and I.
Well, I had started
started
it, but
it,
I had
yes.
put like 20 stitches in it. So I think she frogged that, and she
they were not quite where I needed them to be when I counted down.
I think that and I crossed the opposite direction of you.
I was gonna leave that.
So but it was hard to tell also when you picked it back up where you were supposed to be, like what direction. So I think mom frogged it so she could just put it where she wanted to, and so that it would actually I started from the direction she stitches.
Yeah, I counted down to the bottom because since it has that printed border, it had to be really precise or it would have really bled into it.
My next project.
Oh, see, now you're making me think. I know what one of mine should be.
Is Spooked Mystery Sampler from Lizzie Kate. And this is pattern number 3, but it shows the whole thing. So you have to buy it in 3 parts. And I'm stitching on part number 1 right now. And then I have it on this. There you go.
Cool. Good start. I was trying to think what mine is.
And then my bag, mom bought for me at camp last year from the 805 Stitcher. And it's this very vintagey Halloween print. And then there's the inside fabric. It looks really pretty together. I love
that.
So yeah, I love this fabric. We actually had this fabric in book sleeves. And then she had it in project bags. And I was like, I'm going to have the project bag.
My next one is in not a Love You More sleeve.
What?
It is in a project bags by Judy, who does beautiful buttons on hers. This is a tulip pink fabric that has owls. Can you see them?
Which she didn't know when she made the bag that it had owls. So she lucked into it.
Got it the right way.
She got it the correct direction.
So, but this one is Halloween by Alessandra Adelaide. And I am stitching this on a piece of 32 count French lilac Belfast from Picture This Plus. And that's how far I am. This one is kind of a challenge for me because it's the dark fabric and getting in there to do it is kind of hard. But also I'm using, let's see if I can grab them, Planet Earth silks in, this one is Smoke, I want to say, nope, sorry, Vapor and Smolder. And it's really kind of more of a grayish, but on this dark purple comes up white. And here's what my orange will be. So it's really pretty. I would love to get to the point where I'm ready to do some of the orange, but you know.
My next project. I just bought this bag yesterday, actually. I'll show that to you in a minute. My next project is going to be a new start, and it is Spooky Countdown from the Primitive Hare.
Did you finish something and have an open spot, or just decide to have an open spot?
Well, I think a couple of things I decided to have an open spot, but this one I did finish Lottie Daw's. Oh my gosh, the Wicked Witch.
Oh, Ding Dong.
Yes, thank you. I'm like, why can't I think what it was called? So I did finish that in January. So I have to leave the pattern out of this one to show you my new bag that I got yesterday at Color and Cotton. I took the tag off, but she works with a woman locally.
Straight from the Heart by Sue.
Okay.
Because here's my new bag. Really cute, very vintagey.
If you are going to be anywhere near Color and Cotton, St. Louis area, she just dropped off a huge batch of Halloween bags and thread beds and everything. So we highly recommend going and getting yourself some bags from there because
Mhm.
it was so fun. I could have bought so many more, but I tried to just the two that I picked up.
And I managed to stick with just one. I don't know how.
I'm a Halloween junkie.
But she had all sorts of pretty Christmas bags. She had some Teresa Koga Halloween fabric and
She
some
had
really
some
cute
pretty
things.
fall things too, if you're not into Halloween.
Mhm. My next one is in a penny and tunny bag. Love those witch legs. And then this is the back, and the inside is just cute. Dotted. And in it, I have Ink Circles Another Year Creep Spy, which I've decided to do as the whole sampler. It originally came out as a monthly stitch along, and you could do one block at a time. I'm doing this on 32 count wisteria from Color and Cotton. I'm a purple girl and I like it for Halloween. Last year I just did border, but I got quite a bit of it. I'll have to see if I decide to keep going on border or if I move in, and I'm a bottom right starter, so I would be working on, yes, these, the bones down there. It will be fun.
My next project is the Adams family from Plum Street. This is an older pattern. I actually took this to retreat with us a couple of weeks ago, and the ladies at our table were like, I've never seen it before. How have I never seen it? I only found it because I did like a deep scroll on Plum Street's Instagram account and came across it and fell in love. So I went on and bought it on, I think it was 123. Then I'm stitching it on, I think this is Pumpkin Spice from Needle Bling. If I can find it. There we go. I am to the point where I just have to fill the house down at this point. But
Wow, it's a cute little house.
it is. It's really cute. I am like, I feel like once I get the house done, a lot of it's gonna go really fast from there. So hopefully I can make some good progress this year. And this is in a bag from the 805 Stitcher.
Fun.
And I think those are like tomatoes inside, like sewing tomatoes, but because they're orange, they look like pumpkins.
Mm-hmm. My next one is in You'll Never Guess. A Love You More sleeve. I love all the bones. And the inside is this pretty spiderweb fabric.
If you don't know, our other business is Love You More Studio, where we were making book sleeves. We still have them listed, but we are working on phasing them out so that maybe something else can go in there.
If I ever get it together. And what I have in here is Quaker Crow by the Workbasket. I love that. And we were at Keepsakes, and I was trying to think of who the dyer is. But it's someone local to them, and I bought a couple of pieces of fabric, and this is how far I am, and I'm going to work this out so that I get to show most of this fabric because it is so pretty. I just loved it. I don't know how far I'll get. I was thinking I might take this one to school and work on it every day, so it may be one that I show towards the end when it's, you know, when it's since I'll stitch on it all month.
My next one is the Wicked Stitcher Society from Silver Creek Samplers. And I have loved working on this one. I think this is also Fabrics by Stephanie Fabric. And it is opalescent.
Oh, so pretty.
So I've been working on that witch. There you go. So it's been really fun. It's been, I think this is like a 28 count, so it's really easy to see when I pull it out to work on. And I love the color. It's just so nice to work on the purple. It just makes me happy, and then it's sparkly. And then this is in, I think it's Little Boat 88. Yep. A Little Boat 88 bag. There you go. What's your next one?
My next one is in a Love You More bag. And I just loved this one. It's just all these fun.
It's metallic copper for some of the words and stuff on
but
the
it's all
outside.
of the potions and things. And there, now you can see this. It's a little shiny. And in it, I have the Prairie Schooler Miss Fortune. And I have been working mostly on, it's really brown and not black because it is 3371. And that is how far I am. So you can tell.
I feel like you might actually finish it this year.
Then I would have to put all my little orange touches in, but that, it's not too bad.
Yeah, I'm like, it's close. It's getting close.
It may have to be a weekend piece as well so that I can give it lots of time.
Oh, this next one gives me some fits. But I love it, so I keep working on it. It is Ghastly Greetings from Satsuma Street. Do you all have those projects where like every time you pick it up to work on it, you do something wrong and you put something in wrong? Because that's what this one is for me. I love it. The colors are fabulous. There's some up close shots of the bands. And I think now that I've finally gotten into a rhythm that it should hopefully go a little bit better. But here is where I have made it on here.
It's so pretty.
It is. I love it so much. So yeah, and I also bought her Sugar Skull one.
Oh yes.
That's kind of a similar look to it, but that one I actually bought some fabric recently and I'm going to do it on Phantom. So I'm not doing it on complete black. Which I think will help me out a little bit too with the not making as many mistakes.
Okay, my next one is Halloween. Oh, sorry.
And it's in my
Sorry.
Hocus Pocus project bag.
From the 805 stitcher.
Yes.
And inside?
Inside it's just
polka dots.
There you go.
Cute. My next one is Halloween at Granny's by Carolyn Manning. We'll insert a photo. And it'll be a brand new start, but I am going to do it on this piece of 28 count limited edition fabric from Color and Cotton. It actually calls for a deep espresso Witchell fabric, but we were at Color and Cotton and we pulled all of the floss and laid it out and it looks gorgeous on this. I already have a project bag at home and it's from That's So Calico, but I didn't bring that with me today for whatever reason. That's number 12 for me.
And then my number 12 is going to be a new start. And I don't have the fabric in here, otherwise I would show you. I think that's actually down in the car. So I'm going to be starting the Haunted House, the Petrified Party from Bent Creek.
So cute.
And so this is a 3-part pattern. So that's part 1. And then the other 2 parts, I think part 2 is this witch who's making something in her cauldron. And then part 3 are some little ghosties who are playing dress up in the attic. They're so cute.
Too fun. So you get to do all the border work and everything this time.
Yes. And then because we went to Color and Cotton, I took a while. It took me like an hour and a half, but I did it. I went through all 3 patterns and I found her threads that I converted to stitch this up on. So I am excited to start working on that. And if you guys are interested, I would maybe share my conversion when I start working on this and make a list under the YouTube video for you. And then I also got this bag from Color and Cotton. I'm going to pull this out so you can see the beautiful inside fabric. It's so fun. It's a haunted castle and a witch flying and Dracula down in the corner. And then the back fabric are all the Halloween words.
Very cool.
What's your number 13, Mom?
So I have some different options. I could start something new. I could, whatever. But you pulled out your Lizzie Kate, and that made me think that I have my Very Scary, which we can insert a photo, and I can pull it out and work on it and make some progress
Okay.
because I think I am almost finished. It's a 3-part thing. Mine is vertical, Katie's is horizontal. And I think I am almost finished with 1 part and am ready to move on to the 2nd part. So I would love to work on it.
Oh, we'll insert that photo there. My final project is,
We voted this morning.
yes, there were options. Because I love a lot of these designers and have multiple Halloween patterns from each of them, and I want to start all of them. But when I picked my projects, I tried to just choose one from each designer. So I think I had like 50 different hands-on designs that I could have done.
Well,
but
she keeps doing awesome series.
she
So
does. So I have this one, and it's again one of those cursed projects. Every time I pick it up, I put a stitch in incorrectly, and yeah, but it's gonna be fine. We're gonna do positive thinking, and from here on out, it's gonna be smooth sailing. But I have been working on these jars. It's the Witch's Pantry from Hands On Design, and I started with the Toads jar. There we go.
that's what the problem is. Toads, just a fancy word for frogs, right?
And then this is where I have gotten on it.
Oh, sure.
My thread's kind of, whoop, here we go. We'll push it over to the side. There you go. So I'm really close to finishing this
Oh,
jar.
it's so cute.
And then, yes, and then I kind of want to do the eyeballs next. I think it looks fun. So there you go. That is my 13 that I've chosen for the 13 stitches of Halloween.
I don't know which one I'm working on today. I may put them all on a wheel.
I mean,
I have
this
a couple.
is the one I'm working on today.
I have a couple that I want to save for the weekends, but I may put them on a wheel and just spin. That's cute.
It's a little trick or treat fabric, and then there's cute little stripes inside.
So, and I do have to locate the very scary. I have to think what it's in.
But it's fine. You have some time that before you would need to find it and all that. So,
and
join
again,
us.
we're doing 2 days per project. So yes, I have almost the entire month if I need it to find it.
Yeah. So we will be back every other day. And then at the end of the month, we will come back and do a wrap-up video to show you again all the progress we made on the various projects during the month. And we will also be doing the unboxings of our trick and treat boxes toward the end of the month, so that everybody has a chance to get them and open them before we post spoilers. So with that, I think we're pretty good. Do you have anything else to add in?
I always get in trouble when I add more in. So I know we had a big surprise yesterday, but you don't want to talk about that yet.
Not yet. Not yet. We'll talk about it when it goes on sale. So with that, we're going to say have a lovely weekend, and we'll see you later. Bye.